Welcome back to Having a Cup of Joe with Joe, and I'm Joe. And just in case YouTube missed it, welcome back to Having a Cup of Joe with Joe, and I'm Joe. Happy Father's Day. It's a beautiful day here in Thailand. Technically, yesterday was Father's Day in Thailand, and it's Father's Day now in America, but happy Father's Day. And for my video, I'm cleaning up my wife's bike. She took me out last night to get my favorite bowl of soup. It costed us right around $2 a bowl, and it was amazing spicy soup. But anyway, I'm gonna bring you in for a closer look to show you what's going on with the bike and what products I'm using, and then I'm gonna get to it because the wife got to leave in about a half hour. So let's get busy. All right, let's go in for a closer look. These are the products I'm using. All right, let's set this back up and let's get busy. But let's make sure that's unmuted too. I have a habit of accidentally muting. All right. The bike's not real dirty. It's just, it needs polished up. It probably could use totally washed and scrubbed, but that'll be another day. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna get busy getting this cleaned up. Alright. Some leather cleaner, and it also softens it and keeps it nice. See how nice it's looking? Leather all cleaned up real quick. Alright. There's the leather. Now we got some body cleaner. Put this nice clean rag there for now. And Mr. Spider, I don't want you down here. Alright, now we got the body cleaner on. Let's get it clean. Got my dirty rag for getting the main body cleaned off, and I'll, get everything polished up. But how's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for hopping on. Been kind of busy the last couple of days, just getting stuff done around the house and whatnot. Oh man, is it beautiful out this morning? That's one thing, it don't take much to clean this bike, it ain't very big. But it's the rainy season here, so the bike gets super dirty super quick. And today I'm not pushing for perfect. I'm just going for good enough and better than it was. I don't like my wife going to work with a dirty bike. Should look nice. We pay good money for it, and she adores this. It's her Smurf. This is her baby. Gotta make sure it stays looking good for her. Now, she usually takes really good care of herself, but like I said, She did really awesome yesterday by taking me out and getting my favorite soup. We got tire shine leather. I already did the leather. And the leather. Doo-doo. That's tire. Alright. Let's get a whittle of this on here. Starting to look pretty nice. Like I said, it cleans up pretty quickly. Not enough to redo that seat here in a bit. Like I said, I'm not going for perfect, I'm just going for better. I know it's looking a little bit rough compared to how we like to have it. Now I'm going to do the tires real quick, and then I'll put on the final coat of wax on there. Now look at me here. I grabbed that for no reason. Alright. A little bit of tire shine, get these done, looking good. That's one thing in our family, we believe in good maintenance on our vehicles. If we pay good money for them, we want them to stay good as long as possible. Like I said, that's one cool thing about this bike is with it being small, it cleans up really quick. The nice thing about this tire shine is it stays good for a while. For a couple days, you know. And it's nice because you don't want it to just wear off in like a half hour, you know. Some of them tire shines I've gotten before in the past just wear off in like a half hour, and it's like, why did I even shine the tire? Now, here comes the fun part. Let me get something to open that with. Let's check, see if we got any comments. None? Hey, thank you for joining. Like I said earlier, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, especially my father. One of the reasons why I wanted to clean this bike this morning on Father's Day is because my father taught me a really good lesson growing up. If you're going to have something, treat it with respect. learn how to maintain it, you know what I mean, and learn how to work on it and keep it looking good. And if you can respect what you have, it'll last forever. And my father and I have taken a lot of vehicles that were in really bad shape and fixed them up and made them awesome. And most vehicles I've ever had, I couldn't help myself but to try to make them look better than they were. Like, I don't know. So he taught me about keeping vehicles cleaned and working on them and maintaining them. And so that's why I wanted to do the vehicle cleaning for my Father's Day lot. Because when I work on vehicles, or clean vehicles, or maintain vehicles, it just makes me think of my dad, the time we spent doing it, what it meant to me. It wasn't just something I was learning, it was also life lessons that stuck with me forever, that I can pass down. Taught me respect and patience by working on vehicles and maintaining them, making them look better than they are. And also it taught me not to judge a book by its cover. Because you can get a vehicle that looks like a total turd, put a little love into it, a little money into it, next thing you know, your turd is now a beauty. Kind of look at that Keyway I had. That thing was a straight up lemon. Not in good shape. I put money into it, logged into it, customized it to where I liked it. I did eventually end up selling it so I could have a little extra money when I went back to America this last time. I kind of regret selling it, but at the same time, I didn't want to keep putting money into it. I eventually want to get a better Keyway. But it's a good example though, because that vehicle probably should have been scrapped. And I saved it from being scrapped by fixing it up. Kind of like the Honda Click I got over here that I'm driving right now. That thing, if most other people would have bought it, they would have just bought it and drove it. They wouldn't have got the valves fixed. They wouldn't have done the tune-up. They would have just drove it until it died. And I think it would have died in the first couple weeks of it being drove. Now, that thing's going to last for a long time. I'll probably have it long enough that I'll end up selling it for something better. I mean, crap, I bought it for 5,500 baht. Got about 1,800 baht into it. I got offered 9,500 baht for it. I know I could sell it for probably closer to 10,000 baht. And that's an old bike. That's a 2005 or a 2006. But it's inspected, it's insured, it looks nice. I did a little bit of detailing. You know what I mean? I put brand new parts on it. Alright. This is looking nice. Like I said, I'm not going for perfect today. I just wanted to get it nicer. Where's that leather going? Alright. A little bit of leather back on there. Alright, let's set these back over off to the side so I don't forget to put it away. Because I am a forgetful person. Check to see if there's any comments. I don't see none. 14 minutes. Alright, not bad. Like I said, I wasn't going for perfect. I just wanted to look better and be a little bit more water resistant. If you don't wax these up and oil these up during the rainy season, hold on a second. If you don't wash and wax your vehicle at least once a week during the rainy season, man, everything just sticks to it. It gets cruddy, you'll get sand in your brakes. It pretty much is like taking sandpaper to the paint job where at least once a week you wash it. wax it, clean it, whatever. That wax, oil, like oil keeps everything from rusting, same with the wax. Plus, it keeps stuff from sticking to the bike. And ultimately, it just makes it look absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this is my wife's Lion iBike or Lion e-bike. And we've had it close to a year now. Whoa, actually over a year, sorry. We've had it over a year. And I think she got close to 2,000 US miles on it. We haven't had a problem with her at all. I broke the seat and took the pedals off. I modified it a little. I'm gonna get this seat to stop turning this week. I'll put a bolt in there so it won't turn. But other than that, like, this bike's been amazing. We spent a good bit of money on it a little over a year ago, and it had a year warranty, so it's just out of warranty, and the Smurf's still going pretty dang good. And I've seen a lot of the other brands of bikes that are similar to this. They usually break down anywhere between 1,000 mile to 2,000 mile, and they're screwed. You need new batteries. The battery compartment's right here on most of them. This one has like a watertight seal, where a lot of the cheaper ones don't, and everything corrodes off and just turns to crap. But anyway, this Lion e-bike's a pretty nice bike. The seat's comfortable. We can get up to 45 kilometers an hour on it, but that's with these small tires. If you actually do like normal vehicle speed, it would only be like 30 kilometers. It says 45, but you gotta figure smaller the tire, the slower you're actually going. But we get a range of like 45 to 50 kilometers. If you keep it in first gear, you'll get like almost 70 kilometers on it. But it's an amazing bike. She rides it back and forth to work every day. Before I got the Honda Click, I was riding it when she was home. So we were putting a lot of miles on it. Typically, she only does probably about 4 kilometers a day on it if she's just riding the normal one loop. The one. What is it like? You go 2 blocks up, 3 blocks over, 4 blocks down, and then at the end of the day, she'll come the same way back. So, you know what I mean? You're only going a total of 12 blocks a day. But it's a nice little bike. We enjoy it. She named it the Smurf. Cute name for it, huh? We actually wanted to get one that was more of a baby blue for her, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. This is the one we got. And she loves it. I just got to get this seat to stop turning, but when I was riding it, it was too heavy and I broke the bracket that holds the seat in place. My bad. But everybody, I think I'm going to cut it short today because I want to get off here and say goodbye to my wife and also going to look my father and say Happy Father's Day. This has been Having a Cup of Joe with Joe. Happy Father's Day episode, cleaning up my wife's bike, the Smurf. Anyway, until next time, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment if you can. If not, still appreciate reviews. Have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.